Hi, good morning. Um, I'm back. Rod's views. I've been away for a while on a bit of a holiday, enjoying my birthday, celebrating my birthday in Mozambique. So, as you know, here you get uncontaminated, direct, thoughtful, and thought-provoking views around current affairs as it affects South Africa. And there's been lots been happening that I can talk about. But last night was the start of the Olympics. So let's talk about something that broke last night, linked to the Olympics, to sport, South Africa, and politics. And as I say, the movie continues in South Africa. Just another scene in the movie. And this time it's regarding um, the Ministry of Sport, Art and Culture in South Africa, and a statement issued by the GCIS on the department's behalf as the opening ceremony was going on, um, where they express its very, very strong statement, express outrage at Israel's participation at the Olympics. Many people have called for Israel to be um, ostracized from participating in major sports events, as happened in South Africa. And I'm one of those people that called for that, for Israel to be suspended or expelled uh, until the situation in the Middle East is sorted out. Um, and We all know the ICJ also ruled recently very strongly again against Israel and particularly Netanyahu. And so the ministry issued this statement last night. The department, it's a GCIS, said they issued it on behalf of the Department of Sport, Art and Culture. So you know the GCIS is a government entity and they issue statements on behalf of government uh, generally. Very strong, uh, calling Israel a genocidal state. There's been rulings that it is genocidal, its actions, and the South African, that's the position of the South African government as well. And saying that Israel should not participate, all of those things. A very, very strong statement. Later on, there's a voice note with the Deputy Minister's voice. Um, she talks to that statement. And then later on, as the statement then gets issued then on a letterhead of the department, but the deputy minister, it says issued on behalf of the deputy minister. Any case, so then soon thereafter, the minister is in Paris, Tweeter Gayton, as I call him, or Tweety Gayton, and he issues as usual through social media, a short note saying that he would respond to the. Let me read what he said. He expresses his displeasure, and he says he will respond fully in regard to his displeasure about the statement issued by the Deputy Minister Peace Mabe only after the Olympics, because clearly he's going there to enjoy his Olympics and support the team there. So, good people, this is the first truly big wobble for the GNU. And it takes a sport activity to unleash that big wobble, nothing less than an Olympic Games. And it's regarding Israel. Lots of people have been asking around what's going to happen if a big wobble happened, and people were alluding to the government's position around Israel. So there it happened. There's a big wobble. So there's a few questions for me, and it's going to be a huge test for President Ramaphosa in terms of how he is going to handle this. So a few questions for me, and we should grapple with it, is who's going to flip-flop first in respect of that? Secondly, what will be the response of President Ramaphosa? How's he going to handle this? Thirdly, was this thing sent intentionally, like a grenade being thrown in, someone wanting to destabilize GNU? Was this sent intentionally? Fourthly, you know, there are different camps in the ANC. Which camp is going to emerge stronger after this? The camp that is vehemently against the GNU, and I put the Gauteng leadership and others in that camp, who are against this GNU arrangement. Will that camp be strong, or will the camp be strong led by Mbalula and Ramaphosa, Mantashe and others, who feel the GNU is the way to go for the ANC, to save the ANC? And then another interesting dynamic is going to be, how is the DA going to react to all of this? Are they just going to stay quiet, stay out of it? What's going to be the reaction to all of them about that? And remember, a minister cannot dismiss a deputy minister. She doesn't serve on his pleasure, she serves at the pleasure of the president. So if anything happens to her, that will give you an indication what's happening around the balance of forces within that cabinet and within the ANC NEC. So the first big wobble, let's see how this is going to play out. And I am still of the view that I don't think Mackenzie is going to stay the course in this GNU. This is the first test, but as a man says, he's there for power. But let's see what are his backers advising him behind the scenes, because clearly he speaks on the Israel question, taking the views of those who support him and his backers into account, because I know within his party, the PA, there are strongly divergent views. I think the majority actually disagree with him on the position of Israel. I had an interview with one of their senior leaders who said as much. So yeah, people, the movie continues, as I say. So take out your popcorn and let's enjoy, and let's see how the popper gaan dance. Salute. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and recommend to your friends